SJYC says, not here to be negative. Oh, okay, so you're about to be negative. I'm a PulseX sacrificer. What are your thoughts on regulations and what that might look like for HEX and Pulse? I think overall regulations are very important for crypto to continue going up. Because at the end of the day, the big money is not going to go into something that's not regulated, especially after what just happened this past bull market, with FTX and stuff like that, and Celsius and BlockFi and Nexo and everything and pretty much everything and Luna and Voyager. So yeah, I think that's very important because crypto as an industry as a whole, the industry as a whole moves in tandem. So it's important for Pulse and PulseX and HEX. It's important for them that crypto gets regulated. So I think it's very bullish. Obviously, I don't want it. I want the regulation to happen in a reasonable way, in a way that doesn't impede on people's rights and things like that. And honestly, it's probably going to be more regulated than we want, but it definitely should be regulated. And that's very bullish. Anyone that says otherwise is an idiot. They're not living in the real world. There are a lot of people out there that just they're not grounded in reality. They're just delusional. And they think, oh yeah, we should have no government. Yeah, that'll be great. Or that there should be zero regulation. I mean, look at what happens in crypto with zero regulation. It's bad. And then they would say, oh yeah, but they just made it happen because they want regulation. No. When there's no regulation, people take advantage of other people. That's the way of the world. Just look at all these YouTubers. They take advantage of their audience. Okay. That's just how the world works. And there has to be some mechanism in place to deter that. Although people always do it, there needs to be regulation. I mean, and it's necessary not just from a moral standpoint, but also from a price performance standpoint. But yeah, good question. Price has done amazing without regulation. So Piers, you're the only NPT. What's NPT? Price has done amazing, yes, in terms of percentage gains. But to get to the next level, you need big money, right? As the price goes up and the liquidity gets thicker, you need more money to go in to get those same returns. And as far as not being regulated, I mean, yeah, we sort of have reached the point where if the big money doesn't come in, it'll go up a lot slower, if at all, especially after this past bull market, where you had all these institutions just collapse. Before the whole FTX, Luna, etc. thing happened, the institutions were more comfortable, right? They were more comfortable investing. So the price was able to go up, but now they're not. So you need regulation. Sorry, bro. Sorry, but I love you. I love you, Hex Gecko. And Davis, Hex Gecko, regulation will keep money in and invite big money, which we need exactly. Davis gets it. In 5 years, Hex will be over 1,000 and the price action will be barely visible, just a tiny squiggly line. Hope so. Hex Gecko, y'all sound like XRP guys. You can't really regulate anything that is global like crypto. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can. Crypto, if you want crypto, right? If you want to make money in crypto, you have to sell or whatever, borrow something into fiat. I mean, that's just the way it works. So they really control fiat. They don't directly control it, but the government and the SEC, the banks bend the knee to them. TradFi bends the knee to governments and regulators. So they could regulate them. They could regulate crypto. They could not shut down crypto per se, but they can make it fringe to the point where you're not going to have mad gains. I mean, that's just the world we live in. Yeah, good point, Davis. If you're in before regulation comes, you're good. Exactly. Once regulation comes and everybody's okay and comfortable getting in, the opportunity of making life-changing wealth in a short period of time is likely gone, or considerably harder to obtain. Exactly. Like stocks, there are still a few stocks that if you get in on them, you'll get those crypto never work again gains. Like Tesla was a good example. But it's really, really hard. But if you got in, once it's easy, everyone, it's too late. Opportunity's gone. It's gone. You think you're just going to buy HEX in 10 years and get rich very quickly? Absolutely not. I mean, there's still going to be reason to buy it. It's still going to be a great cryptocurrency, in my opinion, in my non-financial advice opinion. But the mad gains, like, it's going to take a long time.